All right, and it says that I'm live. It says that I am live. What's good, YouTube? The first platform to be live, so I can go ahead and start. Let's see. Let's go ahead and connect Facebook as well. All right, so three, two, one. Yay! So awesome. I am live. We live, baby. We live, baby. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? I hope that everyone is doing really well. I hope everybody's having a peaceful and relaxing um, weekend. I know for many people, you probably have been working hard, going hard towards your dreams. I hope everyone has. I hope everyone has been grinding and pushing yourself and expanding your horizons and whatever your boundaries would, whatever you thought that your boundaries were, you're getting past and doing new and creative things, growing, learning, loving, and stretching yourself. I just speak peace and prosperity to you guys, and I want to say power to the handmade nation, to all my other people who are crafters and working, expressing their creativity as well. I just want to say power to you guys. Cause I know this life, I know how difficult it can be, but we gonna be all right. We gonna be all right. So I'm really excited to be sharing with you guys from my first live stream here on Oshun's Garden Designs Facebook page that I just went ahead and decided to go ahead and get started. So I'm really excited to share with you guys just strictly information that's going to be pertaining to my business, my baby, my brand, Oshun's Garden Designs. As it is growing rapidly, really rapidly, and as I'm developing new concepts and new ideas, as well as preparing for upcoming events, and I'll be able to share all that information with you guys directly right here, right now. Either through Facebook now, directly on this Facebook group, or if you're with me on YouTube. If you're on YouTube, I need you to subscribe. Hit subscribe so you can stay tuned, so you can get these updates, so you can know what's going on with Amani, because it's always something. It's always something. So I just wanted to share that with you guys, and just say thank you first of all. And I want to kick off just by showing my gratitude and appreciation for you guys that's been rocking with me for a long time. Some of y'all have been with me for a long time, since I made like the first crown ever, like ever, because I started out doing floral crowns, and then it just kind of transitioned into beaded jewelry. So I just want to say thank you, thank you, thank you from the bottom of my heart, Asante Sana. Like, really, thank you. Um, but anyway, let's get to it. Let's get into this discussion on waist beads and really understanding what are waist beads for. What do they do? Because I've heard people say, "Oh, waist beads," and I've even said this. Waist beads are not only are they really pretty and really functional in that way, but people get really excited when they hear the words weight loss. Like, these beads gonna help me lose weight. Like, oh snap, I can wear this, I can do that, I can, you know what I'm saying, I can definitely rock some waist beads if they're gonna help me to lose 10 pounds, or they're gonna help me lose 5 pounds, they're gonna help me lose 3 inches, they're gonna help me do this, they're gonna help me do that. So all these expectations over these right here, beads, guys, they're and I just want to say, first of all, they're not magic beads. They're not like, you know uh magic beans, like Jack and the Beanstalk the story. Y'all remember that? And I'm gonna show this for YouTube. Y'all remember the story of Jack and the Beanstalk, where he got the magic bean? Well, I want to tell y'all this. Even though, a part of my branding, I do like to use the word magic, magical. I'm magic, you're magic, everybody's magic, my jewelry is magic. But I want you to understand that the application is what actually creates the magic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to do things. You have to be proactive. You have to, actually be working towards whatever it is that you want to see in order to gain the manifestation. That's how it works. And the same is with these beads, guys. I need y'all to understand. That's why I'm coming on here tonight, is to get you guys to understand it's the same formula. It's the same formula with your waist beads. With your waist beads, you're going to develop a relationship, not just with your beads, but with your body as well. This is basically like a holy union. When you start on any type of journey, especially that of any type of a transitionary journey where you're trying to turn your body or change your body in some type of way, you want to change your appearance, you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, you want to do whatever it is you want. I want to do something with my hair, I want to do this, I want to do that, I'm just trying to sculpt, I'm trying to tone, whatever, gain muscle mass, whatever. That is a process. It is a process. So I just wanted to show you guys and tell you guys that it's the same rules that apply with your waist beads. I'm going to kind of give you just a little bit of history. Throughout history, ladies, specifically, this is for the goddesses. Throughout history, waist beads have been used for a number of reasons, one being weight management, and that's specifically what I want to get on here and talk to you ladies about tonight. So with weight management, let's look at this as a holistic approach. It's got to be a holistic approach. It cannot be oh, well, I bought some waist beads, so now I'm gonna lose 3 pounds magically. We got to do the SpongeBob. You know, you remember that episode of SpongeBob where he was like, imagination. You know, okay, YouTube, y'all remember that? Imagination. And then it was like a rainbow in the middle of his hand. Okay, that's what you sound like to me. When you approach me and we start having conversations and you saying to me, well, I want you to make me some waist beads. Cool. All right. I'll make you some waist beads. We do your measuring, or you do your measuring if you, because I do orders for people that are not just here locally. If you do your own measurements, you can send that to me, and then I can make you a custom set of waist beads. Yeah, so basically, like, imagination, guys, it's not magic. I'm going to put these beads on and the weight is going to be gone. No, it doesn't work like that. These are to be coupled, ladies and gentlemen. If there are some gentlemen who are watching as well, maybe your spouse or someone you love, you think that waist beads may be a cool gift for them, or maybe you would like for them to, you know, learn more about the application of using holistic self-care to get to whatever goals that you guys may be wanting to get to together. But anyway, so imagination. Let's let's do some Wakanda with that. Let's do some Wakanda, okay? So that's for Facebook and YouTube. No, it doesn't work like that. So how this works is, and I'm going to tell you guys a little bit about my journey. And it's so beautiful because I'm going to tell you, so I started my YouTube journey years ago. And as a matter of fact, the original 2 videos on this channel, on this Emancipate Imani channel, was when I originally started. And I had this vision of me talking about like natural hair. That was going to be my thing. I was like, yeah, I can talk about natural hair and I can do different styles. Not really as a stylist, but just as a person with natural hair that really loved, at that point and stage in my life, my hair was just the biggest creative expression that I had. And so I would take, you know, that time to, you know, do all different types of styles. So I created a YouTube platform, of which some of my videos I checked back and I'm like, man, this video got like 1,000 views, or this video got, you know, all these views or whatever. And I'm like, I haven't even been on here, you know what I'm saying? So flash forward to present day. Here we are in the right now and in the present time, right now, present tense. And I'm looking and I'm seeing just the differences. I'm comparing like where I was, looking at, you know, even with my physique and my body and the things that I, you know, the way that I looked then and the amount of confidence that I had based on where I was. Now, this is a case by case situation. Let me just say that. This is case by case. If you are in a situation where you are happy with your size, you ain't trying to, you know, say woo woo woo, you know, I'm good, I don't know, you know, I'm not trying to do this, I'm not trying to, you know, be more healthy or vital or whatever then, okay, cool beans. But I can guarantee you this: if Monique, let's be real about this now, y'all, it's not just even about a level of confidence, but it's also about your health. It's about your health. You being here longer. You being here for your children, your family, whoever it is, your loved ones, whoever. You being here longer for them. But anyway, I just wanted to use Monique because I think she's the bomb.com. She was confident, you know, as a big girl, and even now as she's losing weight, as she's going through her journey, she's just as confident. So I just want y'all to know that it has nothing to do with your size per se. But if you have reached that level where you're just, you know, being real and 100% with yourself, and you're like, man, I need to make some changes, well, this is a good place to start. So holistically, the beads, how this works is that you would couple your waist bead. Couple your waist bead, because your waist bead is going to be like a waist cincher. Okay, it's gonna hold, it's gonna tuck, it's well, not tuck, but it's gonna hold, it's gonna sit. And I'll kind of give you guys an example using a pair that I have right here. So your waist beads are going to sit, and I have to stand up for Facebook. They're gonna sit, I would say a good place to put them if we're doing this for weight loss, not just for cutesy wootsy 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 wootsy. If you're doing it for weight loss, I would say to keep those beads about right here. Keep those beads about right there. Now, if you're just doing it for like a fashion statement or something like that, you can, you know, wear them lower. But I find that with my beads, the higher that I sit them, the more I am inclined to really get that feeling of, oh, I'm full. You know, see, that's the magic behind the beads. Again, for Facebook, I'm going to say that to you. That's the magic behind the beads. All right. So I'm going to stand up so you guys can see, my Facebook audience can see. So I was saying that I would measure them and let them rest about right here. Right here. If I was on a journey, like I said, with the weight loss journey, I would sit them about right here. Realistically, I would want them a little tight. You know, I wouldn't want them, if I know that I'm doing this as a part of my holistic journey, I wouldn't want them to be, you know, loose per se. Now, if you, of course, you know, I've seen people wear their belly beads or their waist beads down here. I've seen, and some of my beads are to this point right here. So this is for Facebook, so you guys can see as well, and Instagram, you guys can see too. But not Instagram, but YouTube. So yeah, I would put those beads in a spot where it's gonna make you uncomfortable if you overeat. That is the magic behind the waist beads, guys. That is the magic behind the waist beads. Feeling that tightness, feeling that restraint, saying, "Ugh, I ate too much. Ugh, I'm really full. Ugh," and coupling that with your holistic practice. And when I say holistic practice, for those of you guys that don't really know me, gotta do the bust out with. But anyway, for those of you that don't really know me, I'm also vegetarian. Have vegan aspirations. You know what I'm saying? I got vegan aspirations. It's just the cheese, bro. The cheese be getting me sometimes. But that's a part of the true story. That's why I call this true story. This is real, y'all. This is 100%. Amani gonna be real with you, okay? So I have vegan aspirations, but I'm gonna get there eventually. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get there eventually. So that was a part of my holistic practice. I had to sacrifice, and this is what you're going to have to do as well. A part of your holistic practice is going to be your diet. You know, what are you eating? You can't wear the waist beads and get waist beads and put them on and be like, I'm not losing any weight. If you're eating the same way, you're drinking a bunch of, you know, crap. Let me just be real. Not drinking enough water, your body, you're not alkaline as much as possible, which also aka means plant-based for the most part. That's not even saying you go plant-based all the way, but I'm just gonna say it like that because I know that once you go plant-based, you're gonna want to stay plant-based. let me tell you what I know. Let me tell you what I know, but I'm going to tell you that it takes discipline, ladies. It takes discipline. It takes pushing the plate away sometimes. It takes fasting. I believe that's called intermittent fasting, but it takes doing that sometimes. Like I would even say on your before you kick off your weight loss journey, that you go on a fast to get some of the parasites out of your body. You know what I'm saying? Because you've been eating all these things, especially flesh, filled with parasites. And a lot of times we think that we're hungry when it's really not us that's hungry. It's those parasites inside of us that want something, and it's triggering us to want to go and eat and continue to eat and continue to eat and continue to eat to the point where we're overeating, and now we've stretched our stomachs. Literally, biologically, we've stretched our stomachs. So now we require more to feel full. So now it's getting us back to the holistic approach of shrinking the stomach back to what you honestly and actually need nutrient wise to be healthy, to be vital, to be well balanced, to get to your weight loss goals or whatever they are, getting your body and your confidence back. Because again, we talk about confidence, and we talk about you can interchange even in some cases the words confidence with sexuality, or feeling sexy, or feeling, like, okay, I can, oh girl, like when I was in school, or when I was, and it has nothing to do, I do want to reiterate, now this is not a size thing. It is not a size thing. However, I'm just saying though, you know what I'm saying? When you hitting them goals, you can't tell me. Honestly, let's be real here. Honestly, you can't tell me that you don't feel more confident. You can't tell me that you don't, because you do. So now with that being said, as a part of your regimen, waist beads are an excellent part of a holistic regimen. You don't gotta get, a bunch of, lose weight quick pills. I've done that. When I tell you I've done it, and then because I'm short, you know what I'm saying? When I was heavier, it was like super, like, it was just like, oh my gosh. Because I'm short, I don't have the height, you know what I'm saying, to play stuff off. And then my chest is smaller, so I'm just like, at least when you have like larger, let's be real, this is real talk with the goddesses, okay? Real talk. When you have a smaller chest, you know what I'm saying, like if you have a bigger chest, then you kind of can hide this a little bit. But then when you got a small chest, it ain't hide nothing, man. It's just like bam, whoop, there it is. So just being real with you guys, I just wanted to show you and talk to you realistically about that. So who is everybody, anybody, any woman, really any man as well? It's just depends on your taste and what's your flavor. You know what I'm saying? You can have masculine waist beads, they don't have to be as feminine. But for women, definitely this is something that women throughout time have done. And honestly, beads have been something like a mark of, a really, really beautiful feminine accent, you could say. A feminine accent. But also, like I really wanted to discuss in this video, definitely can be used as a tool, sis, as a tool for weight management. It is not magically imagination, and I can still eat junk food, and I can still not do yoga, and I can still not work out, and I can still, and these waist beads are magically gonna make me hit my goals, whatever my goals are. They're gonna make me hit them. Nope. Nah, we're gonna get out of the imagination, and Amani is gonna keep it real with you, because I love you and I really do want you to see those changes that you so desperately want. But it takes a holistic practice, holistic wellness in every way. All the dots gotta connect. All of them have to connect. All the stars have to align, and then it meets you right there in the middle. And once you have it, baby, you got it. Once you have it, you got it. So yes. Now with my beads specifically, I do want to talk to you guys about my process, because you can buy waist beads from anywhere. There are a lot of different places now that are into, doing like the beads and chains and everything else. But with mine, I do want to tell you guys a little bit about what I offer and what it is that I do. So I would fit, because I fit each woman that I make waist belly beads. This is a citrine piece right here, one of my absolute favorites. But I fit you personally, so I'm going to measure your waist. I'm going to measure you for where you are, and then we can discuss where you want to be. And from that, we would create a pair of waist beads specifically for your goal. So if your goal is not going to be for necessarily weight management, I'm not going to measure you the same way that I would a person that is telling me, okay, Amani, this is what I want, girl. I need some on me to keep me in check, keep it right, keep it tight. When I feel, when I feel full, like they're I can feel it, you know what I'm saying, telling me, okay, you've had enough, that's enough. So I would measure you, and then we would go from there. So we would want something that's a little bit tighter. But as far as if you're just like, okay, well, I'm not really trying to control my waist, and I don't want them to be uncomfortable, I want them to be comfortable, of course, I would probably measure you a little bit looser. So, and then I also want y'all to keep this in mind in your future orders for all my people who are out of the state or maybe in a different country who would like to order some waist beads from me. Again, handmade, everything is handmade, thusly getting your measurements, because I do hand make each set. And yeah, so that would be the difference in how and where you measure yourself with your beads. Um, of course, women do different beads for different occasions. So you may want to have one set for, your everyday, day to day. You may want to have one set for you and your boo. You know what I'm saying? You and your boo. You know what I'm saying? For when, y'all having private time. You know what I'm saying? You may have a set for that. Or, you can put everything together. You know what I'm saying? However you would like to do it, whatever your flavor is, whatever your style. And I do have different crystals that I use. I will do a different video which I will talk about specifically. We'll start at one, and then we'll just keep going with the different stones that I do have, crystals and or gemstones. Some people call them crystals, some people call them gemstones. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. It's the same thing. So, and then there's an element with that as well, a spiritual element, because, if you're really and truly identifying, if you're wearing gemstone waist beads, if you're really identifying with the property of whatever that particular stone is that you're wearing, that's going to help you to stay disciplined. That's going to help you to stay focused. So if I'm wearing rose quartz, which is the first set of waist beads I ever got, those were a pair that I bought that I ended up breaking intentionally and remaking them myself, because I started crafting myself and I wanted to put my own intent on them, and I wanted to put my own flavor on them, and I also added some cool stuff because they were kind of basic, but anyway, yeah. So rose quartz, let's say I'm wearing rose quartz, but I'm not embodying rose quartz, which is self-love. I'm doing things to myself that are saying, Amani, you really don't love yourself. You continuing the same patterns, Amani, the same things that you've been doing that's been, not working. I'm going to go over to YouTube right over here. The same things, but you got these self-love waist beads on, but you're continuing the same patterns. What do you really expect to fix? Here we go, SpongeBob. Imagination. Okay, so that's why the alchemy is not working. If it's not working, it's because you're not applying the principle holistically. It's not just about a bead, it's not just about a stone, it's about what it represents, and you embodying the characteristics. You I guess you could even say summoning forth. That's what I mean by when I say summoning forth. Are you bringing something to yourself? Like, I'm going to get this self-love. I'm going to get this abundance. I'm going to get this. Da, 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 da. So it's you really changing the way that you view the world around you, your problems, everything, your situation, whatever it is that you're trying to change. So, who, what, of course, we know the bees are what? We know the bees are what? When? Now, YouTube. Do y'all agree? It's time to stop procrastinating. Do y'all agree? Are we tired of the same old, same. I know I am. So, and how all you have to do is contact some, and of course I'm gonna be biased. Of course I'm gonna be biased. I'm gonna say handmade all day long. Support, support your small businesses, different crafters and stuff. I'm not saying that we can't, purchase from, people who are corporations or companies that's like big, huge, da, 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 da. But I mean, I don't know. It's just something about intention. Something about intention. You know what I'm saying? I just really feel like it's something about a person making something, from nothing. You know what I'm saying? And making it just for me, a person that knows what I'm dealing with, the things that I'm, what I'm saying, it's just something about, and then it's something about people's energy as well that's infectious, you know what I'm saying? And I just love receiving gifts and purchasing things and doing business with other people who have like minds, not just up here, but hearts as well. Energy is everything, honey. If you don't already know, I'm telling you right now, energy is everything. So I will say that in your how, I would say to think about things like that, especially for something as critical or something as beautiful, I'll say, even as beginning a weight loss journey, because you want to start it with self-love. Wherever you are right now in your journey, wherever you are, whatever you want to change or whatever, knowing that you want to change it, but really loving yourself while you're making those changes, because guaranteed every freaking step of the way, I went from a size 12, 14 to a size, I'm basically at like a, I don't know, whatever a small is now. I'm like, this is my best body. This body tops my high school body. Like, I wasn't even this fit and tone in high school. I have never been in this particular, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really excited. I'm really proud, because I know that I put in a lot of work to get here. I disciplined myself to get here, and I want to share that with you guys. And I just wanted to share with you also a little bit about waist beads and what they really are, fact versus fiction. We don't want no fiction. We just want facts. You know what I'm saying? And you can decide from there if that's something that you're ready, if you're ready to take that journey. Oh, and I also want to say before I sign off that my beads, although the African tradition of beading, and I will say that I will go ahead and put this disclaimer, my beads do have a clasp on the back. And I'm going to tell you the reason why. I prefer a clasp on the back of my beads because of the fact that I like to be able to easily take on or off. And then not only that, a lot of my beads, a lot of my styles, I heavily embellish. I don't just do just straight beads. You know what I'm saying? I may put different, pendants and different charms and stones and all that kind of stuff. And honestly, I mean, I think about it like this. I don't wear my earrings in the shower. You know what I'm saying? I don't wear my adornments in the shower. So you may want to take your beads off. And I put the clasp on mine to give you the option of whether or not you want to keep these on all the time, if you want to wear them at all times, or if you want to take them off. If you want to take them off, I mean, sleeping at night, you may want to take them off. I don't know. Maybe some people like to sleep in theirs and keep them on all the time. I don't. I'm one of those girls. It's just like, okay, I need options. You know what I'm saying? I need options. But yeah, I do want to say that as well. So I do want to go ahead and give y'all that disclaimer that with my beads, there is a clasp. There is a clasp and will always be one. Because that's just the girl I am. I'm just, I like having options. I'm taking the tradition into, the 21st century. So here we go. We're going to create some options for the goddesses if that's what you would like to do. All right. Well, I hope this video has been really, really informative. And of course, you know where you can get you know how to contact me now. Come on, Facebook, y'all know how to contact me. You can either send me a direct message. Nothing wrong with direct messaging me. Holla at me. You can also email me, Facebook, at Oshuns Garden Jackson, JXN. That is spelled Oshuns Garden, gmail.com. I'm sorry, I had a call come in. All right. Y'all back? Okay. So that's Oshun's Garden. I put this on both platforms. That's Oshun's Garden Jackson, OSHUNSGARDEN, and then J as in jelly, X as in X-ray, and N as in never are we ever going back to self-defeating habits that we rise up out of. Y'all like that, don't you? Okay, so that's oshunsgardenjackson@gmail.com. You can email me for any questions, or you can check out my Etsy, of which I will be unveiling Facebook as well, waist bead selections that you can choose from. All I will need, again, if you are not local and we cannot do a fitting locally, just contact me and we can schedule a time, and I will bring out my good energy and my tape measure and get you measured up so you can get your waist beads on and get fly for any and every occasion, you know, and get ready for your journey. So you can check out my Etsy, and that's going to be www.etsy.com/shop/Oshun's Garden. And it's spelled again OSHUNSGARDEN. So you can check me out at any one of those places. Feel free to send me a message if you have any questions, or email me. Very simple, very easy to get in contact with me. I'm pretty good about checking Messenger. If I don't get it the first day, trust me, I'm going to be on it the next. So just definitely contact me and let me know what you need, what you desire, and then I got you.